Metro Detroit golfers, welcome back. It's Tuesday and we are here with Ricky Huetter from GolfForever. What we want to talk about today is more how does this tool GolfForever get used, and then furthermore, how is it going to help you improve your body this off season so you can improve your swing next spring season. So Ricky, what are the things when we talk about getting better? Ben, last week you had talked about when people come see us for lessons that their bodies don't function. What's the most important piece of this as far as movement, or how is this tool going to help?
Sure. So we have a couple different types of resistance bands. So we always recommend people start off on light and gradually work their way up. We like to think that the golf swing is built from the ground up. A lot of it is core driven to protect the back. Hence, why we want people golfing forever. Ben, I'm going to walk you through just a couple quick. We recommend maybe a 10-minute warm-up, just the easiest 2 warm-up exercises that we've seen in terms of core strength and then rotational power to be able to hit the ball farther. So Ben, do me a favor, grab that for me. As you guys can see, there are numbers on the bar: G5, G4, G2, G1. Hand placement on the bar. Based on where your hands are, that's going to offer up a certain amount of resistance. The closer your hands are together, the more resistance. The further they are apart, less resistance. So Ben, let's do this. Let's walk through single leg press. So what this is going to do, let's step out a little bit more, get a little bit more tension on this band.
Easy, man.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is good.
Farther away you get, the harder it gets.
This is gonna work your core and your balance. Balance in the golf swing obviously is paramount, which is a lot of what our content preaches. If you can't be balanced throughout the golf swing, you can't hit it properly.
And that's what so last week, just people's body can't do it, so you're not as balanced as you think you are, and this activity is gonna help, one, improve his balance, but two, make him more aware that he needs to get his butt off the couch and do more.
It's gonna test every part of your body. It might seem simple. Most people probably think they can do it properly.
That's what I thought at first.
Quite frankly, they can't. All right, so Ben, why don't you go through it? Single leg, lift your leg up, push it forward. Get that knee up a little higher. I don't mean to be tough on you, but feel the benefits. There we go. For normal golfers and most golfers, they cannot do this. I really struggled with it, candidly, when I first started doing this. But like I said, we like to think that we can build the golf swing from the ground up.
So just getting stable or balanced on that lead side, and then if you were to switch, he would have to get more balanced or stable on the trail side or his backswing side.
It'll expose weaknesses that you have in your right versus the left side of your body. Everything that we like to do, we do it on both sides. Nice. It's balancing out both sides of the body is crucial.
So Rick, I can see that Ben's foot is wobbling, and I can see him working hard at this. So it looks like a basic movement, like you had said, but really just setting the foundation for being able to move functionally.
Exactly.
So this would be one example of many that the GolfForever program delivers for folks, yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So if we went from functional movement, I'm sorry to cut you off, we went from functional movement, and then on top of that getting functional strength. How could this resistance band add strength for our golfers?
Well, the next thing is everybody wants to hit it further, right? That's probably the #1 thing that most of your students want to do. Exactly. So the next one is we'd like to recommend is a little bit of more mimicking impact. So Ben, why don't you take it all the way down, try and mimic some impact for me. Nice and slow. Always hold it at the end point. You'll see our trainers within our content, they always make sure you hold it at the end point to end range to make sure that you feel it. I'm sure, Ben, you can probably feel that in your core.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
I can feel a little burning.
So do me a favor, why don't you take one step back, kick your feet together, step forward, and swing it as hard as you can. There you go. You're gonna hear a click. Whenever the click sounds, you know you've done it properly. So,
and one of the things I'm testing here is the resistance piece, right? So the cool thing about this is you can make this as hard as you want at home. So the further I get away from the platform, the harder it gets. The closer I move to it, the easier it gets. So you're gonna have to figure out what your challenge point is. So you can see as I'm doing this activity, I just keep on pulling it out further because I'm so damn strong. And I'm just kidding. But I'm just looking for a little more resistance.
So the good news is it changes as people get stronger with it. They can just get farther away, and it'll get progressively harder as they go.
Yep. And you can see tangible benefits. You'll know if you're standing as far away from Ben as right now, that you'll be able to see it. And over time you're going to get faster. It's really is a cool piece of equipment.
So this kind of blends the strength and the power phase. So getting stronger on one hand and then starting to do things explosively or fast to develop some power, yeah?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Very good.
It's more of a safe version of speed training. Sometimes speed training can get a little dangerous if people don't do it properly, throw out their back. This is just a safer way of doing that, all the while challenging both sides of your body and protecting your back.
Yeah, so we do a lot of speed training here, and we definitely think it's a great thing. It helps a lot of players, but I'm glad you said that. So if people's bodies aren't functionally strong enough or stable enough, injury is definitely a risky proposition. Yeah?
Yeah, we want to avoid that at all costs. We want to make sure that this tool and our system can fit to every golfer, every handicap, whatever the case may be. It's an all-encompassing platform, and we want to make sure that we're helping people be able to play golf longer, but do it safely and properly.
Nice. If you could tell before we sign off here, you've been using it, we've been using it for about 2 months. What are a couple benefits that you've experienced since you've been doing these type of exercises in the morning at home?
Way less just aches and pains. So I'd say when I play golf now, after the round, I'm not really sore anymore. Definitely feel like my balance points have changed. So I feel much stronger and more stable when I'm out there. And I mean, truth be told, just the scoring average has gone down. So I think between my body just feeling better, being able to rotate more efficiently, and then getting a little bit extra pop in my driver. I would say, I don't know about all of you at home, but it's a lot easier to hit a 7-iron into a green than it is a 5-iron. So if you're picking up 10 yards in distance with the driver and you're picking up some distance with the iron, that's about 2 clubs less into every green. And the shorter the iron, the easier it is to hit it close. So this is a no-brainer in our minds.
Yeah, total no-brainer. So the last 5 to 6 rounds I've played, I've experienced way more greens in regulation, so just a lot more solid, stable, straight shots with that extra distance has definitely helped.
Yep.
All right, so we hope this helps you. Understanding how GolfForever can help you at home, change your body to change your swing so you can change your results next spring. Ricky, thank you for joining us.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you at home for joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.